Heidi-ho neighbors, Radio Goji here.
And I'm Soylent Greg.
And welcome to a brand new game.
Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, 1998 Nintendo.
And while it hasn't been too long since we played like randomized Zelda games, it's been a while since we've done a normal playthrough of a Zelda game.
Yeah, we were talking and we decided that we're just going to do every game that crops up on the GameFAQs Best Game Ever poll every year. And since we've already done Undertale, that means we have to do Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy VII. Floo Bowl.
Oh, the Rumble works on the...
The Rumble works?
Yeah.
Oh man, the whole Wii U... We're playing this on the Wii U, so the whole Wii U tablet controller is like shaking in Radio Goji's hands.
Give me 1 second, I'm going to sync real quick. Okay.
Sorry about that, folks. A little peek behind the curtain. So this is a classic. I haven't played this in years and years. Damn.
I've played the 3DS version quite a few times in recent years, but
I think I played the 3DS version when it first came out. That's about it.
I do like the 3DS version better because it's on the 3DS, but this is still it's the exact same game. And I am gonna do like I did with Link's Awakening. I am gonna try to 100% this off memory because I have done it before. Nice. So we'll be getting all Piece of Heart, Skulltulas, all that jazz. I mean, not every single like treasure chest because some of them have money in them.
Yeah. That boy doesn't have a fairy. Kid, knowing what your fairy is going to sound like, just be glad you don't have one yet.
We're playing this off the Wii U.
Yeah, this is. I think we mentioned that.
Yeah,
this is the Wii
so
U.
it looks better than it would be if we were playing it like off the N64. Because we've played games off the N64 for the channel, like Mystical Ninja.
I mean, it still looks like ass. Let's not get ourselves.
Yes,
oh, no!
But it looks like slightly. It's a polished turd. Not to say that the game is a turd. The game is legendarily amazing. So there you go. I've been wanting to do a randomizer of this as well, but the N64 emulator I have on Linux, I can't remap the controller.
Huh? That's odd.
Without going through like some ass backwards way of doing it that I don't know how. So
dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm?
Oh wait, that's just me. I have to poop.
Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule.
Oh, he's an anti-immigrant tree.
So is the Deku Tree played by Orson Welles?
in the Kokiri Forest? For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. No one wants to drive around it.
Arise, Galvatron.
But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. Yes, he's in there suffering. He doesn't know that we caused that. Ha ha. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth, and to kill like 10 million spiders. Navi, my most irritating fairy. Go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me.
This is going to be hilarious.
At the Neverland Ranch. I do not have much time left.
Hogan's Heroes is almost on.
Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. The nauseating first-person shot. And she immediately gets snatched up by a kid and swatted like a fly. They put a lot of effort into that voice clip because it's the only one from her you will ever hear.
We will hear
Where's the boy
several.
without a fairy? Did he climb into a closet again and start crying? Oh wow. Can't even fly right.
That's because she's such a quirky and developed character that everyone loves.
She's a literal manic pixie dream girl.
I'm still awake, technically. Hello, Floopal, wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you! Floopal, get up!
This was totally Nintendo looking at Final Fantasy VII and being like, see, we can do pre-rendered backgrounds too. Fuck you.
Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy?
He's not lazy, he's depressed because you didn't give him a fairy! You denied him his birthright.
Look, we gave you a fairy. Are you happy now?
You're just a late bloomer.
You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you.
Oh, that kind of partner.
Don't make it weird. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now!
But I need to poop and take a shower and now.
No, fuck that! You get to stink, fairy boy!
I have a sink. That's about all I got for,
Yeah, you
bathroom.
don't really have like a bathroom or a kitchen, or you just live in a hollowed out tree. That
I
tree
live
is
in-
dead, by the way, if you've ripped the innards out like that.
You know, I live in a forest, so there's plenty of places to go. Bears do it. We can do it.
Yahoo! Ha, Floople. Oh, and you immediately fall down the ladder and break your leg. Wow, a fairy! Finally a fairy came to you, Floople. Wow, that's great news! I'm so happy for you. I'm Colonel Sanders, apparently.
Sounded more like Mr. Ed to me.
Now you're a true Kokiri, Floople. Is that right? You want to fight the war between the states? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree.
I do declare. Oh,
Oh,
crap.
wow.
I can't.
forgot that there's a first-person view.
I forgot I can't use the right stick to actually move the camera around. It's all tied to the C buttons, which do different things. So, gotta get used to that. Because in at least Majora's
Now you're
Mask,
all wet.
on Majora's Mask on the 3DS, you could use the right stick to. Hey, you, Mr. No Fairy! What's your business with the Great Deku Tree?
What do you mean you've got a meeting with the Deku Tree?
Without a fairy, you're not even a real man.
Says the person in a fucking green jerkin and pointed shoes.
With a pink fairy. What? You got a fairy? Say what? That's a cool thing to say, right? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you?
There's almost as much pollen in the air in the Kokiri Forest as there is in our state.
Oh god. Don't even get me started. Why would he summon you and not the Great Mito?
Who's the Great Mito?
This isn't funny!
Get out of my way, little man.
This
before I
voice that you're
slay
giving
you.
me isn't funny. Please stop it. Hello, Mito. Read the meal, real Mito.
You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready?
What? You're right. I
Oh.
don't have my equipment ready. But that's the I guess that's the only line that Link says.
No, I think that's Mito saying it. Because, like, he doesn't have his equipment
Oh,
ready either.
you know, after like 20-something years, I never caught on that.
Yeah, Link never talks. That's not a Yeah, if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. I like it. Try and get by him. He does like the... He just... Whoop! 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 I've lubed up the grass here.
You move like they do.
I love that. Alright, so we've got to get a sword and a shield before we can go get the Deku Tree.
Fairly easy stuff.
Deku Tree is like, where's that boy I summoned, goddammit? Me, damn it.
So I'm
Some little, like, twerp bully is fucking holding us back from our grand
Is this
destiny.
the
Makes perfect sense, right?
Yes, this was attack one. Hold on, I'm just kind of getting some extra money here. So some of these you can like, if you like backflip or whatever, you'll get money.
Oh, okay.
It's like a whole tutorial level or area here. I need to hold on. Where's the options? I need to.
You're carrying around a music staff, a big empty heart.
I don't know where the options menu is.
And an entire jewelry case.
I think
Is it
that's
select, maybe?
there's no select button on the N64.
Okay.
I'll mess with that later, I guess. Because I like to have it so that you hold down the Z button to target, not have it toggle. And I forgot that it toggles by default.
How dare it toggle? Oh my god, this camera is just very 1996.
Yeah. And we can't even fully control it. We have to use the...
Yes! Walk into the whimsical labyrinth for the forest children where there are giant boulders.
Hey,
We only lose 2 or 3 children a year.
we learn to survive by our own means. So there's our sword.
The tree of Deku must be replenished every generation with the blood of Kokiri children.
You should practice with it before you really fight.
You can borrow it for a while, I guess.
Oh, CR. I might have to change that too. Because right now...
No. I love that picture. It's like, now I can kill.
And now we have to basically save up 40 rupees so we can buy a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Which...
Oh, dear God.
Isn't hard, it's just...
Why does the Deku Tree torment us this way?
It is not for you to question. I like to think that, I mean, one of the things about the lore is that the Kokiri never grow up. They're basically like, you know, the Lost Boys from Peter Pan. But, like, part of me likes to think that they set all of this sort of thing up because they actually do grow up, and then they're just kind of like a warrior race. They've just been, like, ditched to survive in the forest.
I mean, they've set up a store and everything, and they apparently want to charge you 45 rupees for a fucking piece of wood with a sigil etched on it.
I know, right?
Like, we might be forest children, but we've discovered bilking people for money. What kind of fucking commune is this, anyway? Is forest children land?
Another thing that
This is like Galt's Gulch, isn't it? Like I pluck the this kid is like, I pluck the weeds from the forest and exchange my labor for shields and bottles.
Something I have to get used to with the playing the Zelda games on like not an N64 controllers because the analog stick is so different.
Oh yeah.
I know that the analog stick on the N64
there's
controller.
one behind that building too.
Yeah, it technically sucks compared to modern day analog sticks, but I'm just so used to using it for like this game and Majora's Mask by extension. I mean, when doing this on like the 3DS, it's not as big a deal for whatever reason.
Oh look, treasure!
Yeah, this is all Mido shit.
I'm gonna steal all that shit.
Yeah. There's nothing Mido can do about this, or Mido or
You
Mido.
would think like the sword and the shield would be hiding in here in like a treasure chest, but no. I get it. Mido's a parasite.
Mido would be
hoards his wealth.
He would be hoarding that from us because he doesn't like us very much. And we got his heart.
Oh wow!
Take your heart.
Consume the heart to gain the
You'll
powers.
never see it coming.
Mido's not gonna see it coming when we roll up with a sword and a shield.
So, who is disappointed that Persona 5's not coming out on the Switch? Not me, because they fucking said that from the beginning that they weren't doing that.
Yeah, but, you know, they go back on that all the time. Look over here with a button and talk to me. Please, I need attention. We don't have social media.
Are you going to pick up the Persona 5 Royal, though?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm probably not going to, because I already spent... Because I have the deluxe version... The deluxe digital version with all the DLC and stuff on the PS4 already because it was on sale for the price of the normal game.
If you use Z-targeting, you can yell at people from a really long distance. Oh, great, I have to push a button to look in front of me.
Nah. I had something for this, but I can't remember.
That's only 40 rupees.
There seems to be a design flaw in this store.
You know, you'd think you could move one of those stools over there over to the other side so he can, you know, stand up.
Nah, I got this. I'm good.
Welcome to my store. We have nuts and sticks. There we go. Yes, now he's ready to murder.
Now we've got this shield, and we can use the shield with the R button. Hooray.
Oh, wow. We are bendy.
We're the bendy man.
We're ready to kill Mido's family. If you want to see the great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Dumbass. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword?
Yep, the one Kokiri sword.
Yeah, oh, one sword. Good grief, now the village is defenseless. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? Yeah, you're still a wimp. I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. There he goes. Alright. Now that we've passed that pointless fucking obstacle to our grand destiny.
Now we can kill!
Nothing can stand in our way except giant flowers!
Got some Deku sticks here, because we're going to need those. And I'll equip... Use the C buttons to equip things.
Nice.
Put it away.
We got a walking stick to beat people with. You got a Deku stick. Now you can do lots of whittling.
Got an onion on my belt. It's the style at the time. I'll equip that to a button that's not awkward to use because
it's Gene Wolfe in tree form.
Hello.
I know you didn't expect Santa Claus to look like this.
Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Flooper, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it.
Oh, Cthulhu is arising.
Verily thou hast felt it. I am Shakespearean actor Tree. Flooper, the time has come to test thy courage. I want you inside me. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, what? Tell him no.
Why?
Then enter, brave Flooper, and thou go, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Floople. And Floople, when Navi speaks, use up C to listen well to her words of wisdom. Some terms and conditions may apply, etc., etc. Oh! I'm Mr. Deku Tree. Put yourself in my mouth. I'm Mr. Deku Tree. I'm infested with spiders.
There we go. So we're already in the first dungeon.
Yay! He wasn't lying about being infected. He looks like a pus-filled boil.
Oh god, yeah.
I've been living in this tree for years.
So these Deku flowers will lunge at you like that, and it's here basically you learn if they're sticking straight up when you kill them, they'll give you Deku sticks, but if they're not, they'll give you Deku nuts instead when you kill them. And while we don't necessarily need Deku nuts, they're still handy to have. So I will equip that.
They're the pocket sand of the Zelda.
Pocket sand!
They are. You throw them at the enemy and it blinds and stuns them. Pocket sand!
That's funny, because my brother and his fiance have Hulu, and we were watching Hulu a lot at his house because Letterkenny is on there. We were watching Letterkenny, and it would come up every once in a while with commercials, and one of the commercials was like King of the Hill on Hulu, and it would show the pocket sand.
Nice. Oh, you found the dungeon map. It's a map of the Deku Tree's inside.
Somebody had to have, charted this.
My gastroenterologist left that inside me. Look, it's a very important part of tree law, okay?
Tutorial!
You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen, dummy.
Baka.
I can open a door by opening it.
Oh no, my cunning plan!
Shit. Why does he sound like a little strong bad?
I don't know.
Oh no, the cheat!
Forgive me, master, if I give you a clue, will you let me go?
No.
When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land, and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. So jump off a really high cliff, fucker! Well, try it if you're feeling bold! Waha! I shit out a heart.
Okay.
Sounds like a really fucked 80s power ballad. I shit out my heart for you. Oh, there we go.
This is our dungeon item.
Man, just all sorts of shit just collects inside the Deku Tree. It's like leaving shit between your couch cushions. Some kid left a slingshot in there.
Look, I don't even know how that got in there. It's not gonna set this to either X or Y, because like I said, by default the right stick is the C buttons, but I also set 2 of the C buttons to X and Y, because it's gonna be really tough to use things like the bow and the hook shot by using the analog stick.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So I'll like put Deku Nuts onto there, because I can just use the stick for that, and then that's gonna be like the X button.
He's Link the Menace.
And up here, I know it's kind of a waste, but I'm not going to come back here, so I may as well get this chest too. There's a recovery heart inside.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was there, so...
And then we can slingshot knock down the ladder because the platform got destroyed.
Ah, yes, the core of Zelda.
And then... just so I can skip through like the tutorial parts of things. But whenever the first time you pick up like these items, it'll come up with this. You got this. So I just kind of like to get that out of the way.
So why are there doors inside of your intestines, Great Deku Tree? Don't question it. Hey, it's an enemy. Ah, look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Floople, not like you've climbed it already.
Navi is such a beloved character.
Oh, yes, she's really just the best.
Ah!
She always tells
Why does
us...
up mean down?
Oh, dear God. She always tells us what we need to know.
When we're done with this dungeon, I'm going into the options, and I'm taking off the Y-axis inversion.
And you can do that now if you want. You're going to need that slingshot later, so...
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Okay, I'll save here really quickly.
Alright, welcome back.
Okay,
Sorry about
back.
that. We had to fuck with the options some.
Okay, so I swapped it around so that ZR is the R button to go with ZL being the Z button.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that I cannot invert the Y-axis.
Welcome to 1998.
So, well, uninvert the Y-axis, I should say. So up is going to mean down, which is going to...
Oh, but if I was playing, it would be great.
Oh, yeah, this would be great for you, but, you know...
I wonder if that's part of where I got it from.
No, it's because you play GoldenEye a lot. I think that was the way it was in GoldenEye.
See if there's any way to invert.
I know I know you can in the 3DS version, but you can't in this. Apparently. You see, I didn't play GoldenEye as a kid, so
Yeah, no.
I'm not used to that. Let's see. And then up here we get like the compass and one of the Skulltulas, I think. The gold Skulltulas. He's looking up something.
Yeah, sorry about that. There is no way to change it.
Oh well.
Sorry about that.
I'm just gonna have to get used to that then.
Wait, how do you make it? You make it look up and down with the left stick?
While I'm in first person, yes.
Okay, shit. I was gonna say if it's the C buttons, you could always remap the buttons or whatever. But oh well.
No, it's all on the left stick
You
because
destroyed a golden spider. I don't know how that got inside of me.
so there's 100 of those in the game, and the more you get, there's like a place where you can get, you know, goodies.
Why is he humping the legs really hard? Hey.
I don't question it.
Hey, do you think the Deku Tree is being tickled right now with you running around inside him?
I shudder to think.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to.
Creepy. compass, which is only good inside of my body and nowhere else. As you know, as all compasses are. Compasses are, as we all know, when you purchase a compass, it only shows you direction within the immediate area. And it only tells you where your boss is.
So, where your boss is.
What direction they're in.
No, well...
You have to buy a new one every time you go to a new town or a new state. That's just how compasses work, okay?
That was all that was up here. So these guys, you have to wait for them to turn around, otherwise...
And stab him in his soft underbelly. And now you leap. Oh, you're gonna miss it. And die.
Well, thanks for joining us for Let's Play Ocarina of Time.
And Link broke both his legs and died, alone and unloved inside the Deku Tree.
And then the fairy left him, so he once again became the boy without a fairy.
Exactly. And that's we need another boy, Navi. Oh, Link stumbles upon the discarded corpses of the boys the Deku Tree recruited before him. That's my creepypasta.
And they were all photorealistic, and some of them look like my family.
Listen, it was Skulltulas, except they were photorealistic and looked... they had the faces of my, like, of the kids who used to bully me in middle school. That's how this works.
Yeah. Okay, maybe this one, if I can keep straight. There we go.
Hey, what, Navi? I'm a little busy right now.
Okay, so there's actually two Skulltulas, like, right around here. There's one up where we just came in from. Do-do-do.
I like collecting these skulls, Navi. That's okay, Link. You're the hero of Hyrule.
Yeah.
I like killing spiders and eating their skulls. What? I was just hanging out in the sewer. What the fuck? So is this like the Deku Tree's bowels, I'm guessing? Like we're in like a sewer at the bottom of it.
The urinary tract.
Link, that is where I go poop. Please be careful. Don't spread that fire around.
Oh. This stick is wonky for this game.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's a Deku stick? Oh no, it's just a heart.
I know that there are people who have been what is it? They've been like doing like redesigns of the N64 controller, which is kind of cool. There's one that's where it's all like a more modern controller layout. That seems to be pretty popular, but there's like also one where like one that they're making now. I mean, it's not out yet, but I've seen pictures of it, and it's like I know like Hori made a version like a similar version of it, but like it's 2-pronged instead of 3, like the older one is.
Yes,
but,
I think you're a traitor. Sorry.
Like the way that the D-pad is positioned, like the D-pad is down like in the center, like the lower center of the front of the controller, and I'm like, why?
I don't think that we really need an N64 redesign or anything. I mean, the buttons map to like a. I mean, I use a bootleg or like a generic Xbox One controller on my computer, and it maps pretty well. I mean, I bet there's some interesting things underwater. You should dive down really far until you can't get back up.
But we'll have to wait till next time, because the timer just went off. So
we explore the flooded, spike-filled chambers of the Deku Tree's innards.
So until then, I've been Radio Goji.
And I'm Soylent Greg.
We'll be here next time. Join us, won't you?